you will get phone calls or you'll have customers who just stop in that are single players and just want to get on the golf course. Now, if they just stop in and we're not busy, it's easy to get them out. But if somebody calls you, your best bet is to put them in what we call our standby list. So that's really a list of singles or a list of groups that we're trying to get on the golf course, and for whatever reason, we're not able to make a tee time for them. So we don't take tee times for single players. Pre-COVID, we could certainly just add them on to certain groups and not feel like that's a big deal. But since that happened, many times other customers don't want to play with other people. So never guarantee that this single player is going to be able to get on. Always tell them that we'll do our best to get you out on the golf course, and then take their information. So you would do this by hitting Add New Standby, and then go ahead and enter the customer's name. And if they're in their database, all their information will pop up. So Jim Rose is in our database, so his phone number comes in. He's going to play 18 holes. There's no place to put a card or anything in there. We can add that later. And we'd like to know the approximate time that they're hoping to get out. So it could be a single player. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be whatever. So we only have one course, and this is the date. So it should be whatever date that you happen to be on. You want to put a note in there if, like, let's say Jim Rose decided that he just wanted to play by himself and he wanted his own golf car. So you want to type that note in there and make sure you put your name at the end of it. At the moment, I'm having an issue with our software that it won't let me put a note in. So I'm just going to bypass that, but go ahead and put anything that our staff would need to know about this customer, put that in there, and then go ahead and hit save. And what it does is it populates a box up in standby, and then we can just drag that person, or there's more than one way to get them into the tee sheet. So let's say that we were able to get Jim Rose out at 3:20 this afternoon. So what you can do is you can go ahead and left click there, and you can add him as a tee time. And we'll put 3:20 because it looks like we can get him out at 3:20. We'll add Jim Rose as a tee time, left click right there, and it inserts him at 3:20. So the other way that you could do is if you had a standby, you could just left click and you could just drag the person right over to another spot, and then you can add them. So once you get them in there, then you can go ahead. If you need to add a golf car, you could do it right there. And then you go through the process of simply ringing the customer in. So that's how we handle standbys, single players. If we're really, really busy and a group still wants to play, we can put them in standby and figure out a way to get them out as best we can.